It's just we don't sit down and talk to each other.
Even like psychology says that you need to touch a woman like 37 times or something like that.
Then it comes to like social norms or what's expected of you.
For us, we were brought up here, so it's like expression, freedom of speech, yeah.
Because depression can come any time and anywhere.
Hi guys, it's Jasmine here. Welcome to another video on OromoTime, and today we're going to be talking about mental health. So join us in this chat, and yeah, we're going to introduce ourselves.
Yeah, my name is Abdullah ibn Mas'ud.
I'm Rahma.
I'm Badri.
Kamara.
Make sure you comment, like and subscribe.
So, why is it a taboo to speak about mental health issues within the Oromo community? We have this thing, you know, silence culture, you know, brush everything under the rug. Let's not speak about it because it's shame.
Yeah.
So why do you think that is?
I feel like lack of knowledge is like a main thing, because even in the Western countries, they've just started talking. I'm trying to make conversations about mental health and like really bringing awareness to it. I think that's just happening now. So obviously, like with our culture, we're still way back. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like if we were not here, we wouldn't be as aware as we are.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, also like, to be honest, I feel like they just say like if you have like mental health, they'll be like, oh, I need like
Shame.
yeah, it's shame. Like why does it have to be such like a shameful thing when it's a normal thing? Everyone goes through. We all get depressed at some point, like if it's seasonal depression or whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? We all have depression and stuff, but at the same time it's just like, I don't know, like when it comes to the Oromo community, I feel like more than the men, I feel like it's the women that actually go through all this mental health issues and stuff. Because
Why do you think that?
Huh?
Why do you think
I feel like the men do as well.
I feel like the men do, but they're the ones who are actually closed in it. Like they bring it into the home. Like do you know what I mean? They actually like abuse their wives to the point where they can't speak up. Like they literally shut them down.
But I feel like that's something that's been embedded in our culture from like way back, like generations and generations. Like women don't have a voice. You can't respond, or you can't answer back to your husband. Or like
We can't say like
you can't speak out.
the women are experiencing it more. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think we should
No, I agree that.
No. I know you can't say that, but at the same time, is reality. In our community specifically, that's what's happening. In every home you go to, is usually the woman that's more depressed. She's at home looking after the kids. The man he doesn't even care about his own kids, fam. He never sees them. He's just at work. Then he comes home. He expects her to do everything.
I feel like men do deal with mental health. Maybe they do get pressure at work, pressure providing, and that's something that we don't think about. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas with the women, of course, like they are, or maybe the men have all this pressure that they're taking out on the women.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And they're also like contributing and bringing it all to the kids or to their wife. And also for the women, like she's just at home. It's just the same routine every single day, so she doesn't have a break for herself mentally.
But I feel like the guys, at least they get to go to work and kind of have a breather. Do you know what I mean? Like
they
actually, and even when they're not at work, they go to like the coffee shop or whatever, and they have like their little meetings.
They do have a
whereas the
social
woman's
life.
always constantly with the kids, and she's always at home. They never get that chance to just
sit down and
do you know what I mean? By themselves. They never get that free time.
So are you saying the woman is alone?
I feel like she doesn't get no support. Let's be honest. Our men don't support our women.
That's the
They
reality.
don't.
Mentally, as in like
Unfortunately.
Mentally,
But what
physically,
does she-
everything. Like emotionally, they don't support them. Nothing there. I don't even know. They're just like two strangers living together.
But that's
basically.
the thing. I feel like that's something that they've not learned. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's
this
why.
whole thing is new to us. Even for us, I feel like it's because we've watched movies and we're here around and we know what to expect from a guy. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of why we're here disagreeing with all this stuff. But if we were back home, we would have thought that's like
the
normal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
that
mean?
is the norm. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think the issue is just that, like, as well, like, that is just that a man should be probably like asking about the day of how, like, you know, the wife and stuff. So it's just we don't sit down and talk to each other about stuff, you know, like deep stuff. We just come home and eat and then go back to work, or you know, or go out with his friend and stuff like that.
Yeah. The thing is, I was actually watching a video like yesterday, and then like it was Islamic lecture in it, and then this guy was basically saying like even like psychology says that you need to touch a woman like 37 times or something like that, around that number. Like you just need to give her affection for her to feel like she's wanted. But I mean, they don't do that. They don't touch you 37 times a day. Like, do you know what I mean? Not like this, but like during the day, like 37 times. That's when she feels more appreciated and stuff. And actually, like, it made me deep a lot in it.
The thing is, I feel like the reason why that is again, it comes to like social norms and what's expected of you and the way you're supposed to behave. And each society, like every society's got different ones. Do you know what I mean? Like with the Western culture, that's what you see on TV.
And that's why we don't speak out. That's why like we don't talk to each other about it. It's just this is how I'm supposed to behave and stuff.
Yeah, and obviously
So
even
keep it
in like
that which is
this
not good.
society that we're living in right now, it's still the same. It's not totally changed. Yeah, it's getting better, but it's still the same in a sense that like men are supposed to be masculine. You're not supposed to show your emotions. Do you know what I mean? The men can't communicate about their emotions. They can't express it.
And they're taught that from
And that's,
early.
exactly,
from
and that goes
early.
back to their childhood.
It's true.
Because they're told, oh, if you cry, you're weak, or you're being a girl.
Yeah.
And
Man
of
up.
course, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you expect somebody to now grow up and be able to, like, show affection or cry or speak about their feelings? Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like that plays a big factor in all societies. And maybe it's getting better here, but I don't think it is. Because even through the media, like, an ideal man is meant to be like a macho, masculine guy. Do you know, like, the way they degrade women, that's meant to be like the ideal man.
Yeah.
Because they don't need to show affection or whatnot.
True.
So do you blame the parents then? And how they raise the kids?
Not really the parents. I feel like just where you grow
It's
up,
just the
innit?
social,
Where you are.
society.
Where you are makes you as a person. It's not even your parents that make you.
It
It's
does.
where you live
The
that makes
environment you
you the
grow up
person
in.
you are. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't blame on the parents, to be honest.
I'll just say it's the society, we
It
just
is
actually need to
society.
probably come together, as a community and probably talk about like, to have this kind of like a section to say, oh, we need to probably like talk to each other if there's anything like, they need help with and stuff.
I wanted to mention, before we go on to like blaming people, I feel like there is a communication problem. I feel like in Oromo households where, of course, our parents don't know better. They don't know how to express themselves. For us, we were brought up here, so it's like expression, freedom of speech. That's what we pride ourselves of. And then we have our parents where they don't know that, they don't understand that, so they kind of cannot communicate with their children. So it's like it is kind of instilled in you from a young age.
And even within each other, literally, even within each other.
Like within like the husband and wife, exactly. I know, and then that's like breeded into the child. Like they can't even express themselves. How can they? Because it's like that's never been the norm within the house,
And
especially
even with
within the Oromo
affection,
house.
it's the same thing. Like
Right.
like as a child, I don't know about you guys, but hugging your mom, like that's not a normal thing. Whereas now,
Yeah.
it's like, mom, I want to hug, like,
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing like I'm looking forward to in the future. Like I want
With
to
your
show my
kids,
kids as much affection as I can, because that's something that I lacked. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
And I think I'm speaking for all of us here.
Right. 100%.
Like if your mom gives you a hug, it'll be so weird. But why is that?
Yeah, because I've hugged your mom. I feel like I've hugged her like that time when I went to Scotland and I came back. Remember, I run to her. I was a kid though.
Exactly.
I kiss her all the time. I kiss her all the time.
Really, but isn't it mostly you initiating the hug? It's not her.
Oh no, my mom sometimes when I'm just doing something like nothing, she will actually come on top of me,
Really?
like to annoy me or something like that.
That's
Just,
nice.
I'm trying to
That's
sleep.
different.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice, but not all moms are like that. It's always me initiating the hug or like some type of
And they'll find it
affection.
very weird. They'll be like, and I'll be like, what is going on? Like, what's the occasion today?
Yeah.
Nah, I do that.
It's
I
quite
with my
sad.
auntie.
I think it's quite sad.
But the thing is also, even that comes, even in a friendship that happens. Because me and you, like, we're very close, but we don't hug. Do you know what I mean?
And you know what's weird is I have friends from other backgrounds and I'd hug them. But me and Efra, we've been friends for like our whole lives and we literally can't hug. Have we ever hugged?
I don't know.
We might give you guys a hug today.
It's very weird, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'd hug other people, but not the person I'm the closest to.
And I feel like, seeing that growing up, like, especially with affection between our parents, you think it's marriage a duty Do you know what I'm saying? Like, am I just gonna be at home cooking? My husband's gonna go out work and just come home. Like, is that all? Is that all there is to marriage? Do you know what I'm saying? There's no "I love you." You know, like all these cliche things you want to hear.
Yeah.
And I feel like, yeah.
But also, like,
I think that's why they should, like, you know, everyone have some kind of like a day night or something.
And you know
Should be
what's so
normal.
weird?
Life should be normal. With,
It
like, you know, your
but do you think
wife
that
and
the affection and everything is that what's causing like
They're
mental
just
health
spending
issues,
time
like
together.
depression and stuff like that for the women?
Of course not, but I feel like basically every time you hug somebody for longer than 7 seconds, there's like a chemical that gets released in your brain that like makes you happy. It's like the happy thing.
Serotonin or
Yeah,
something,
serotonin. So imagine how much it would help.
Yeah.
It would help.
I feel like it's a factor
Yeah.
to preventing mental health, maybe. You know?
And I feel like in terms of like supporting, it would definitely help somebody with mental health if you're there physically, emotionally. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing though, first we need to acknowledge there's actually mental
Yeah.
health problems
But
before
what's
doing anything.
let's say right now, I know what a man experiences as in mental health. You know, like if he's going to work or you know, but I don't know what a woman experiences because I want to know what type of mental health a woman develops if she's just home. You know, like what it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, there's different ones. Like, obviously, there's different types of mental health, and everybody just gets. You could get any. You could get depression by just being home. You could get anxiety. You could get OCD.
Yeah.
Literally.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying is because I feel like the blame is coming towards the husband in a way because
Not really.
I think
because depression can come anytime and anywhere. Nothing can be triggered. You know, nothing has to trigger it. One day you can wake up and just become depressed.
yeah,
and
you're
just
totally
hate
right.
yourself.
And most cases with depression, they don't really know like what's caused it, and that's why you need to go to therapy, like to talk about. It could be
it might
something
even
that's
be
just
from
happened.
your childhood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So it's literally like your whole life that you have to
Trauma,
discuss to
all my
get there.
days, yeah.
Yeah.
PTSD.
Unresolved trauma, yeah.
But I think men play a part in the sense that they take whatever pressure that they've got on them out on the wife. Do you know what I'm saying?
we
In a
can't
sense.
speak for every
Or
man,
maybe-
but we're just talking about
Or
what
maybe
we've
the women
seen.
do the same too, because they're just at home frustrated and they take it out on the men too. You know what I mean?
You know, vice versa. But I feel like, actually, I lost my point. Continue. I lost my point.
It's alright, it's alright.
Your wife now has 4 kids. She doesn't look the same. Her body's changed. Whatever. You want to go marry a girl who's younger from back home? You think that's not gonna cause depression or do you know what I mean, or something like that?
Or bring up insecurity.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like when, especially in our community, the men are the problem.
I feel like
I wouldn't.
What
I don't
statement?
know. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say
No,
that.
man.
Like that too.
I feel like they don't acknowledge or they don't appreciate
They're very
or
selfish.
show appreciation
Very
to what the wife is doing. But again, what it is I think it's like a social norm thing, innit? Because everybody is expected to do whatever. Like if you're doing something else, like for example, like staying home, cooking, cleaning, that's
Yeah.
expected of you. Your husband's not gonna be like, oh, I really appreciate your dinner, or I really appreciate looking after the kids. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's just
Yeah.
the
It
appreciation.
doesn't look like they've gone an extra mile, but they don't realize how much effort and hard work and like everything that I don't know go on somebody else.
Maybe it's like, they have like too many expectations.
Yeah.
The men.
No, everyone
No, I
has-
think it's
no, even
society.
women,
I
actually.
think it's society. It's not women. It's not men. It's society's expectations. Because it's society that's telling you a man needs to go out and work. A woman needs to stay home, cook, clean, look after the kids. It's society.
So,
You know what I mean?
so
But we-
everyone is about like how other people are looking at us.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, at the are they look at me as the man, or you know,
Yeah.
was she acted up like that? Other people are out there talking about me behind. You get me? Like stuff like that. So it's
100%.
about caring about what other is like, not about what your other half
Yeah,
is actually going through.
I know. Like
No.
society defines what makes you a man.
Yeah.
Why should it be that
Everyone
way?
for
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Oh, I don't earn this much. Oh, I don't look a type of way. That means you're not a man.
yeah.
If let's say right now the woman is making more money, than me, which is fine, but let's say she becomes broke and I become broke and nothing got to do in the house, yeah. Even though she was mostly the breadwinner in the house, don't you think society would blame the man for that?
They would. Like I just said,
Same,
we
same.
have roles.
That's
like,
why I say the man has a lot of pressure on him. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So Let's not lie.
They do.
No,
I can't
totally.
lie.
You know what I mean? It
Because
doesn't
even
matter.
like in my age now, I can choose not to work. Like if I get married, I can choose not to work, and it'll be expected of my husband to provide.
Okay, but
Do
the
you know
thing
what I'm
is, pressure from outside and from inside that is completely different. Raising kids and going out to work, I would choose to go out to work because that's way easier than having to raise up little humans. Do you know what I mean?
A person.
That
Little
is
human.
harder than going to work. You're going to work, you know exactly what you're doing. You do the same thing every day, like da, da, da. But with kids, they can come out with different things. You have to actually look after a person.
You don't want that excitement, but you want the same thing every day. Be careful.
Not really. You're going to work. You socialize with people. You're doing different things. What's your wife doing at home? Socializing with
The only
little
reason a
humans.
man no, I go. Let's say right now, yeah, I can go to work. I don't even want to socialize with them when I work. I'm just doing it because
Just
I have
to make
provide, you know
money.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because right now, yeah, let's say I know so many guys that go to work and they hate what they do, but they smile at work.
Yeah.
They have to smile. Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to give it. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you think going to work is harder than being at home, a stay-home mother?
I didn't say that, but I'm just saying don't say it's easy or don't say that's easy. This is easy. That you know what I mean. Let's just talk about it. Don't say like stop comparing things.
I feel
'Cause
like
you don't
what
know. You
we
never
need
know.
to do is literally like we need to sit down, like if you have a partner or whatnot, be like, this is the pressure we're facing. The war is not against you two, it's against society.
Right.
Talk about it. Be like, how are you feeling? How can we do better? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's partnership. It's not only
Yeah.
about that one person. You get me?
Okay,
At the end of the day, the pressure is like both ways. We're gonna keep going back and forth about, oh, the woman's this or the man's this. You know what I mean? It's gonna go back and forth. Literally, like the war is not against each other. You can't turn around and be like, oh, you're causing me this, you're causing me that. And I feel like that's where communication is a big thing, and that's like something that our community, we just don't have that.
Yeah, we have this problem. This
We
is how we
don't.
should do this
Exactly.
about it. We don't. have
Because I
that
feel like
kind
if
of
they did
conversation.
communicate about their days every single day, how much better will it be? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I've got a question for the guys. Do you guys ever talk about how you feel or anything to your friends? Like,
Yeah.
do you ever express your like
We
feelings?
talk. Yeah, we
Yeah.
talk.
Do you guys actually talk?
Yeah, me and him talk all the time.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
that's the
most
thing.
guys don't, you know.
That's
Yeah, we do,
interesting.
What
for
what
D?
I would do.
It's
No,
not about me.
I'm not
man.
talking about other guys, whatever.
But you guys
with me
actually
and my-
do.
Yeah, most
Okay,
guys
that's
they
good.
do, but not like there's an extent where they don't cross.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, if you're feeling some type of way, you like. There's certain things you will tell your friends, but there's certain things you can't just.
But we don't. We just don't have that.
But
No,
would you
I
say
don't
like,
think
oh
so.
yeah, I'm feeling like, sad today? Would you say that to your friend?
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
I'll
don't
say
think
that.
so.
No,
No,
like,
no.
would you actually sit there and express yourselves to
Yeah.
your friends
I feel sad
like the
because
same
of
woman
this,
a woman does? Do you
Nah,
do that?
No way.
Not
I don't
like
think
that.
guys do
What's
that.
wrong
Okay,
with that if a man does
This-
that?
No, no, no,
There's
no,
nothing
no.
wrong
There's
with
nothing
it.
wrong.
That's
I'm
actually
just
a
trying
good
to
thing.
identify,
It's a good
you
thing,
know,
yeah.
why
No, he will
why you
go
don't
through
do that.
something, yeah. He will go through something, and then he won't tell me straight away like, oh, I'm going through this or that. He will
Yeah,
just
you
like
can sense
be
it.
out there, like trying to, and then he will come and say, I was dealing with this and that, and he tells me about it, about the things, and then I will say like maybe my little advice or something like, you don't.
Do you
have
not feel
to,
like it would have been
that
better
kind of
if
stuff.
you actually like told him how you felt in that moment? Do you not feel like it would have helped?
At that time,
Or is that just how you deal with
Yeah.
problems?
like what goes on like in my head, you know what I mean? Like I feel like
I think
I can't.
it goes
if I
to
can't
just
go through
wanting
the
a bit of
situation by
space
myself,
as well.
okay,
You get
okay.
me? Like,
Yeah.
But
just
do you
wanna
guys
be
think
alone.
communication helps a lot when it comes to like mental health? Like just having someone to talk to, do you think that will help? Innit?
Yeah, definitely.
Huge.
Wallah.
He's different.
Huge.
Yeah.
Wallah.
Cause-
If anyone's going through any type of mental health, just go talk to someone. Wallah, that's the best thing you can do.
And you know what? Sorry, continue. I'm so
Yes, I
sorry.
was done that.
And what we need to normalize is, I feel like men speaking about their feelings. That's what we need to normalize. And whenever they do feel some type of way, let's not like demasculate them, you know,
yeah,
and take their masculinity away, because we're just kind of playing into the problem,
Yeah,
and that's where the
100%.
problem lies. I feel like
100%.
even within the community, I feel like.
Yeah.
No, that's actually true.
Because with a lot of guys, like, they will talk about football. They'll be there for hours talking about girls. They'll talk about everything. But their actual problems,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? They don't talk about the real issues. Like, if I was to go, like, obviously I don't want to generalize and be like, majority of the guys. But most men do that. Or guys that I know. They will talk about everything. than the actual real, whatever struggles they're going through, they're not willing to
Yeah.
express that. Do you know
And
what I
they'll
mean?
tell you, yeah, I don't cry. This, that. I'm like, please, like, there's nothing wrong with crying. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's mad the fact that they feel like they can't even show their emotions or nothing.
Oh, and the funniest thing is that comment they always make, like, you know, like, love, bro, and they'll be like, no homo. Like, why do you need to do that? Like, why
I've never done that.
But actually, not in Africa
I
though.
don't guys
No,
do
in
that.
Africa, in Ethiopia, like, do you know what I
Guys are
mean?
so affectionate.
They hold each other's hands, walk down the
Yeah.
street.
I
I was so
swear.
shocked when I seen
That's
that. I was
gay,
like,
bro.
what?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's not gay.
Gay though. It's
It's
really
not
not
gay.
gay.
Holding hands.
Yes, I
That's
niggas-
no, they don't do that. Ah,
They
no.
literally hold hands like
No,
they
the
do this,
young ones.
walking around.
No, do that. Do
even
that.
the
Ah, no,
older
yeah, that,
guys.
yeah.
No, they hold hands.
I do that.
They
anyway.
Hold hands.
Like,
Ah, that.
I
Not
literally
this.
saw that.
Nah, are you mad? Are you mad, bro? What she saying?
No, literally, because
No, they don't do
We-
that.
No. I swear, like, that happens.
That's
But
no,
then-
that's a bit like, come on,
No,
holding
no,
hands,
no.
like.
Okay, but what?
You don't
but
need
maybe
to.
being gay is not a thing there. That's why they don't associate it with being
Yeah.
gay automatically. Like, do you know what I mean?
But I feel like even guys back home, I feel like they're very connected with the emotional side. Like they'll talk about their feelings and stuff compared to the guys here.
100%
I mean-
agree.
No,
Ooh,
I've got a
that's
question for
a
everyone.
good point, you
They
know.
actually,
When was the last time everyone cried?
I cry every day, fam.
Not long ago, like,
Let's start with the guy.
Alright, good.
Abdullahi.
I'll do.
I don't know. Like,
Just be honest. It's okay, guys.
No,
If
straight
you don't
facts.
feel comfortable, it's fine. You
Straight
don't have to
facts.
answer.
Trust me. I swear to God, I don't remember, man. I think. Plus, even if I remember, but you would put me on the spot. Tell me, because
You
I
guys-
don't remember.
so like, are we talking months, years?
it recent
like, what are we
or-
talking?
Is it recent or like it's been a while?
Months, years, days, weeks,
Years. I say I don't know.
years.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
A
How about
year,
you,
2
Jasmine?
years, 3 years, I think.
Me,
So I don't know, man.
what's that day we were on the phone together?
I don't know.
Was it
It's
like
not
last
as easy
week,
for
innit?
a man to say, "Oh, I
Yeah, it was
cried
last week.
yesterday." Like, no way would that ever happen, man. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Like, it's just as a kid, yeah, you're like the way your mom goes to your sister and tells her, "Oh, you okay? Oh, did you hurt yourself?" And you hurt yourself. Yeah, she's like, "Oh, okay." Then and she puts the sprays.
Yeah.
But she never used to do that for my sister. But for me, she starts rubbing it. Get up, don't worry, no problem. But our sisters would get
Like
affection.
comfort, yeah.
But for the boys, no, it's not like that. Or
Yeah. And that's
So when
where
you
the
grow up,
issue
it's
lies,
mentally-
isn't it?
endued in the back of your brain,
Yeah.
just get up. That's what I like.
No, what about you, Rahman?
Last week, I cried last week. Yeah.
We all cried last week. Last week.
Oh,
We cried
They
together.
cry together.
No, we
That's
cried
good. That's
about-
good.
No, we
Everyone
cried about
should cry
different
together.
things. but-
They should cry together. Everyone.
That's
can't do
something
that.
we do though. Like,
So what's going on with you, man?
I don't know. Maybe 2014, 15.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long
How?
time. You know?
Me, if someone cries in front of me, I'll cry with them, fam. Even if I don't know them.
but that's the thing though, because you're
Not like
dealing with your
I would
emotions.
feel like tearing up.
Yeah.
Maybe let's just say if I'm watching a movie,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I've not cried. I don't know because
Do you hold it back on purpose? Like,
I don't hold anything. Like I talk, I talk to
Yeah,
my
it doesn't
mom.
come.
Well, I don't.
okay,
I'm not
that's
shy
okay.
to talk about.
Okay, do you guys
what I'm
watch
going through.
Cell Number 7?
Yeah,
Yeah,
miracle,
oh,
yeah, that
miracle.
movie.
Miracle.
It's kind of
Did
Did
sad
they cry at the end of
Oh.
it?
And
I
it's not him
cried.
that died though.
I heard it's too emotional. I didn't watch it.
You need
That's
to
why
watch
I
it.
didn't
But did I
Same.
watch that movie?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I watched that movie. I told you I
think
watched
so.
it.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
cry,
yeah.
man.
I was like, nah.
Straight facts.
Okay, you guys. What about you?
What about you,
Amanda?
Kamara?
Too emotional.
I'm not sure, you know. I feel like it's been long for me.
Yeah, see, it's normal not to cry.
Yeah, come.
How long though?
I
How
feel
long?
like since last year, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah, last year.
Honestly, you don't think, oh, I've not cried in time, let me cry. You only cry if there's something that's like,
If
no.
something happens,
Yeah,
but
exactly. It's
that's-
like, if you've not experienced
that's-
anything, there'll be no need for you to cry in it.
Me, I make myself cry. I'm not gonna lie. Every night before I go to sleep, I make myself cry.
Just what? Why?
Good.
No, it's just my thoughts
that
in
even
it. It's my thoughts like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Actually, like I
I'm
think a
serious.
lot. Yeah, I'm a thinker.
And
Like.
should I tell you something
You
about
know
that?
what? Wallahi, yeah. Talk to me.
Huh?
If
No,
you
she's
feel in
not
your,
me.
you think in your head, no, talk. Wallahi, talk,
Oh, you're an
talk some,
overthinker.
just some
Yeah, I'm an
overthink.
overthinker.
So
So talk to someone actually. I think.
Yeah, I do
Call
talk.
someone.
I do talk.
I've got
Clubhouse.
a contract with the company.
Come on, jump on
Overthinking.
Clubhouse.
I also, guys, you know, like the way guys are wired. How can I say? But basically, like,
Wow, okay. No need,
yeah.
but
Why?
it's okay, you know what I mean?
But basically, if they don't like, because they can't express themselves, I feel like that kind of, that emotion kind of bottles up in them, and then it kind of goes the other way. Like, they don't know how to express themselves, so they have to, like, I don't know, through anger or frustration.
I was gonna say
definitely.
that.
Do you know what I mean?
was
Because
gonna say
we're
that.
all expressing how we kind of, how can I say, like, let go or express our emotions, like through crying or other types of
Speaking about it.
ways. But I don't know how guys do it, because it's like, it's a bit more harder for them.
I think like, I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like that's why a lot of guys have anger issues, and they tend to snap quickly, because obviously they've already got something built up, and it only takes something small to like trigger it. Trigger it. So I think that's what it is.
That used to be me when I never used to deal with my emotions. Like, I used to get angry over anything. Because,
I think it happens with both males and females. I guess.
As a man, if you resort to violence, I think that's like I wouldn't excuse that to like you bottling up your emotions. No, there's no excuse to getting up and doing something to someone or anything. You know, you should keep bottling up. I don't care where you take that. You know, go gym or something. Go for a
someone
run.
like that.
No, seek help.
See, this is what I mean.
Help.
He said go to the gym, go for a run. Why not talk about it? Why not cry?
Because it's hard for him to do it. You just said that.
It's not hard. You can be in your room literally by yourself. No one needs to see you and just cry.
Yeah, but not everyone expresses their emotions like through crying. You know, some people write it down, some people talk to people.
No, but that's the thing though. Do guys go out of the way to, like, you can Google it to find out ways ways to make yourself feel better, or ways to deal with your emotions, whatever it is you're going through.
Right
Because
now,
I definitely go on Google, like, for everything.
Yeah, same.
but what do you
No,
do?
I
As a
think
man, what do you do?
I think so. I think that there's not a lot of people that are probably like going around like, you know, saying it's alright to do this. Like, give people, like, if you're feeling like that, there's things that you can do to calm yourself. But so no one knows. And also, like, when you're going through something and you're feeling like that, you're not gonna go on Google and be like, how to make myself feel good.
I do.
Let me go and be. Nah, there's
Last time
nothing
I
like that.
diagnosed myself on Google, I was the worst psychotic in my life. Man. I thought I was
You
gonna die.
can't do
No,
that. So I
obviously,
think
do you
You
know?
don't trust Google.